is Emma Steiner.
And Tyler Lannon.
With Tribal Studios.
Garen Roseborough gives us an insight on state theater.
Willard Theater recently went to state for their one-act play and Readers Theater.
Oh, a lot. After school rehearsals, time during class, practices for like loading in the set and unloading the set, practicing on that, building the set, a ton of work goes in the show. With this show, everything goes wrong, and so for everything to go right, everything needs to go wrong, and kind of like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like distinguishing like genuine reactions and like fake reactions, if that makes any sense.
Some challenges. It is the play that goes wrong, so there's a lot of intricate things that do happen during the show, whether it be like a door falling or the painting falling down as well. So we have to be very particular about where we're standing and where, like, what our cues are going to be.
It's taught me the importance of hard work. Again, it's a lot of rehearsals, a lot of allocating time, and a lot of sacrificing like your free time for other things. And it's just like I've seen so much success that comes from theater, and I've gotten to know so many people, all because we've all put in that hard work collectively. I'm really excited. This is my third year in a row. The last 2 years we've both been state champions, so I'm really hoping that I can be a state champion 3 years in a row. So that's the attitude I'm going in, is just in it to win it.
Emily Conway tells us about the Readers Theater.
Going into preparing for state theater, it's a lot of rehearsals. So we first start off with just reading through our script and getting to know our parts, and then we really start building onto it. For the readers, we start using our stools and our ladders straight off the bat, and so we're able to create such beautiful work with our books and our stools and our ladders, and then from there we change it and we turn it into something that we would want to show to the audience. The most rewarding part of the competition season would definitely have to be winning district champs. Last year our readers didn't end up going to state, so this year whenever it was announced that we were district champs, all of us were very excited and very relieved that we ended up making it onto state this year.
After a long day of competing, the results were finally out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Missouri State High School Activities Association Readers Theater Team Champion, the Night Witches.
From Tribal Studios, this is Garen Roseborough.
Braden Price and Tyler Lannon cover the new uniform ban in ROTC.
And MWR.
What is your name?
Chief.
Last name or first name?
The information that I've received is just there have been recent violence and threats towards people in uniform, and the nation as a whole is really trying to limit the violence that may be brought on to just high school kids that are wearing the uniform.
What is your first name?
Bigger Navy comes down and has to delineate guidance, and the guidance has to be spread across everybody, and it has to be equal, shared for the safety and well-being of all the cadets, all the units, all the instructors, period.
Uniform test days look different.
We've been substituting it with various different things like team shirts or certain other uniform-esque things that are not deliberately given by the Navy. So we still try and dress up as much as possible. However, it does affect a lot of the professionalism of any of our events.
Preparations for competitions look different.
A lot of it's uncertain. They've taken steps to initiate the opportunity to perform or compete in other areas. You just can't travel openly in a uniform or something that would identify you as part of that program, the Navy program, when you're traveling. So we travel in civilian attire. When we get there, we'll change into our uniforms because it'll be in a secure area, and then the cadets can go ahead and compete.
Baumgartner acknowledges the changes' effect.
Now, generally, we focus on knowledge a lot more, as well as your professional appearance. Today was a polos day, so we'll be wearing polos and slacks, all of the above, things like that. We just really focus on your professional appearance, less than just wearing a uniform and more how you present yourself.
This is Braden Price and Tyler Lannon signing off with Tribal Studios. Tyler Lannon and Emma Snyder and Cooper Tutton give us an insight to the happenings of WHS hallways, outlining the process of adding the TVs.
Dating back to last spring, we realized that we are not utilizing lockers as a student body anymore, not as intended purpose, and that comes with just the change in education, moving from the traditional textbooks to the Chromebooks, which that may change in the near future as well.
Davis reached out to vocational teachers.
He just kind of came to us, with me, Mr. Asher, Mr. Hilton, as far as like this is what his idea of what he envisioned, because taking out the lockers, which didn't get a lot of use, and so utilizing that space as essentially just wasted space. So we all thought it was a really good idea. So he kind of came to us with this brainstorm of what he thought he could use for the school, and then it kind of came up to the three teachers of how we could actually do our part to make this project happen. We each kind of had a hand in the mixture, but took all three of us kind of come together and make this project work.
All right. Yep. Now putting it all together.
The next phase of this is a three-step process with some of our vocational classes, our building shelving that's going to go into those cubbies for students to be able to use for differentiated instruction. Maybe they're ahead of the class, they can go outside, place their Chromebook on the shelf. There will be plugins available for their Chromebooks as well, so they can continue to work at their own pace if needed, or if it's extra work, they're going to have a worktop to work from instead of sitting on the ground in the hallway like we had to do previously when some of those moments have happened within classes.
This has been Tyler Lannon
and Emma Snyder,
along with Cooper Tutton, turning off the TV for Tribal Studios. Aiden Davis and Will Swanson give us a further insight into the track season.
Here we go.
As the track year ends, so does senior year, so we wanted to shout out some seniors who are in track.
This year, you know, it's the thing that stands out the most is the pure numbers that we have this year. We had 115 kids out this year, which is a large amount for track. We had 21 seniors, which was awesome, you know, having all those kids back. So overall, just our numbers is what really has stood out.
Zach tells us more information.
I was interested in the throwing events. My coach, Coach Harris, had recruited me from the middle school because he was teaching health and PE there, and so I guess he saw maybe some potential in me as a youngin. So, yeah.
Morgan Davis explains more.
So basically, sometimes like after track meets, we'll have like team meetings and stuff, discuss PRs, like our improvements, medals, and then we like just warm up, we do our events, and then that's basically it.
Consistency in life and everything has been the biggest thing that I've learned from throwing. The technique takes a lot of consistency to continuously be good every week to every day to every month. So carrying that on through, I mean, I've been doing it for 5 years now. It takes a lot of consistency and a lot of discipline. So
have confidence in yourself, have confidence in your teammates that you're going to do well. Just know that your training and practice will pay off.
These seniors aren't just finishing the race, they're completing a chapter in their life. This has been Tribal Studios.
Chanceville Saint reveals teachers' summer plans.
Teachers of WHS conveyed to us their summer plans.
This summer I'm going to do the first session of summer school, and then after that I'm going to work on some tractors and maybe go out west for a little bit to California.
My plans for the summer, spend time with my kids, my 2 boys, spend as much time in Mrs. Tobin's pool as possible, and just read and devour books and get ready for next school year.
The goals of the teachers' summer plans are expanded upon.
I have a tractor that I'm going to restore, so I'm hoping to get it done by the end of the summer. So yeah.
My goals for the summer, again, like I said, I really like to spend time reading things that are kind of complicated that maybe during the school year I don't have as much time to invest in. So I want to, read some things that have been on my to-be read list for a long time. And I want to be more active and physical this summer, and my personal goals kind of center around starting next school year a little bit healthier and hopefully in a little bit better shape. So that's a big goal for my husband and I both. So
I'm sure my wife will have some projects for us to finish, but other than that, I don't really have a lot of goals.
Okay. Teachers shared the places they would want to go to the most during their summer break.
It's not necessarily where, it's to a specific landmark. If I had my way, I'd spend my whole summer by the ocean. I love the ocean. It doesn't matter what coast it is. I love to hear the waves. I love to look at the just vast expanse of that unending water, and I love the ocean so much. And so every summer I try to go somewhere to see it. I might be successful this year summer, but I might not. But if I had my choice, I'd get a little apartment or beach house for me and my husband and my kids next to the coast somewhere, and just watch it every day, watch the waves roll in.
Probably to some sort of golf resort, but farther north, maybe Wisconsin or Michigan or somewhere not so hot, and just play golf all summer.
I'd probably go to Ireland. That's kind of a bucket list item. So, yeah, Ireland. Go see the motherland.
For Tribal Studios, this is Chance Vilsaint.
Preston Williams gives us a further insight on senior goodbyes.
As you know, May 1st was the seniors' last day of high school. I set out on a mission to figure out how they felt about this high school and ask them a few questions.
I think the experience is really good. It's really good to get to know a lot of different people.
I mean, it was all right. It wasn't the best, but it was all right.
So I hope that our seniors leave here knowing that they are prepared having gone to Willard High School. I hope they leave here feeling that they were loved having gone to Willard High School.
It was all right. The work wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and I enjoyed making friends.
It was pretty okay for the most part. A lot of work that was put in a lot of times, and a lot of good friends to make along the way.
I thought high school was great and a very fun place to be at.
For the most part, it was pretty enjoyable. I made some of my best friends that I think I'll still talk to after high school.
I would agree with Carson. I think I've made some of my best relationships on the high school basketball team, and I've made good relationships with the majority of my teachers here.
I think high school was a really interesting journey. There was a lot going on. I had to move around schools a lot, but I think it was a really good experience.
Not horrible. Would I do it again? No.
Next, I wondered what they planned on doing after high school. This is what they had to say.
I plan to go to cosmetology school, and that's something that I wanted to do ever since I was really little.
I plan on becoming a CNA.
And know that we're always happy to see them come back.
Going to university at S&T.
I'm attending the University of Missouri-Columbia.
I'm going to Southwestern College in Kansas to play soccer and run track and field.
I'm attending Drury University to study exercise science and go into physical therapy.
I'm going to take a gap year so that I can start learning piano and earning money, and then I'm going to go to college to become an elementary school music teacher.
Going to college?
I'm going to Drury University to run track in college and get a degree in secondary education.
I hope that for the seniors after high school, they get exactly what they're hoping for and what they're working towards.
And lastly, the final words from our seniors to pass down the generations.
Don't be lazy.
Do your work in class. Don't wait to get it done after school.
Don't give up.
It's not that serious.
Work hard always.
Handle your adversity.
Breathe, patience, and work.
Work, work, work.
Present, visible, and involved.
This has been Preston Williams, sending you his best wishes from Tribal Studios.
This has been Tyler Lannon
and Emma Snyder
with the last episode of Tribal Studios.